She disliked the term First Lady, preferring to be called simply Mrs. Kennedy. But in her role as the president's wife, Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy became the most written about, talked about, and photographed First Lady in American history. On first glance, Jackie's childhood was idyllic. The older of two girls born to Jack and Janet Bouvier, Jackie was raised in the elite social circles of East Hampton, New York. But her charmed life was shattered when, at the age of 7, her parents divorced. In Jacqueline Bouvier, an intimate memoir, first cousin John Davis describes how her parents' tug-of-war for her loyalty and devotion had a lifelong impact on Jackie. After attending Vassar, the Sorbonne, and Georgetown, Jackie got her first job as a photographer for the Washington Times-Herald. It was then that she met John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Their romance was made for headlines. The dashing war hero and state senator marrying the beautiful young socialite. After winning the presidential election in 1961, America was swept up in their story and excited at the idea of having a young family in the White House. But their marriage was complicated. In Mrs. Kennedy, Barbara Leeming suggests that while Jackie had found validation in her marriage to Jack, Jack was drawn to Jackie because on a subconscious level, she reminded him of his sister Catherine, who, before her death in a plane crash, had been Jack's soulmate. As friends explained it, Jack and Jackie were kindred souls, but it was not a romantic bond. During the first few months in the White House, Jackie became withdrawn and depressed when confronted with Jack's philandering. But during their first trip abroad, she realized the enormous impact her role as First Lady could have on his presidency. Jackie took Europe by storm. Crowds cheered her style, and heads of state admired her intellect and spirit. But it wasn't just Jackie's charm and good looks that endeared her to government leaders. She was a meticulous planner who studied her subjects thoroughly. By the end of the trip, Jack came to see Jackie as an invaluable political asset. When Jackie took on the restoration of the White House, then led America on a televised tour, her already substantial popularity soared. James Abbott and Elaine Rice examined the efforts in Designing Camelot, the Kennedy White House restoration. Her television appearance set the trend for historic renovations. It also inspired fashion. In 1,000 Days of Magic, designer Oleg Cassini writes about his job as Jacqueline Kennedy's couturier. When President Kennedy was assassinated, Jacqueline showed the world the strength beneath the fancy clothes. Her dignity and courage at President Kennedy's funeral transformed her into a quintessential First Lady. For more on Jacqueline Kennedy, check out America's Queen by Sarah Bradford and Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy Onassis, A Life by Donald Spoto.